Most men never notice the moment it happens, the moment a woman quietly crosses that invisible line between "I like him" and "I want him." Because when a woman decides she wants to sleep with you, she rarely says it directly. She signals it. She tests it. She invites it without ever using the actual words. And here's the part most men never learn. Women don't express desire the way men do. Men show interest with action. Women show desire with permission. And it always begins the same way. She drops a sentence that seems innocent until you replay it later and realize it was an open door you never walked through. It's never, "I want you," "I'm attracted to you," "I want to sleep with you." No, a woman would rather swallow her pride than make herself that vulnerable. So instead she says things like, "I don't know why, but I feel so comfortable around you." Translation? "I'm lowering my guard. You can move closer." "You're different. I can't explain it." Translation? "I feel something and I'm trying to give you a chance to act." "I shouldn't trust you this much." Translation? "I trust you enough to be alone with you." "I never act like this with anyone." Translation? "I'm ready to cross lines I usually don't." Or the most powerful one, "You're trouble. I can tell." Translation? "I'm attracted and my body reacts before my mind does." Women don't give you the map. They give you the door handle. And if you don't turn it, even slightly, they assume one thing. You're not that guy. You're not bold. You're not the man she imagined. Desire dies. Attraction collapses. And she shuts off the part of her that wanted you. See, here's the part that hurts. A woman will only give you the line once. One moment. One signal. One chance to show whether you understand her language. Because she's not testing your confidence. She's testing your masculine awareness. She wants to know, do you sense her energy? Do you feel the shift in her tone? Do you notice that she stepped closer instead of away? Do you understand that this is the moment when a woman silently chooses you? Most men think women choose with words. No, they choose with risk. She'll stay late. She'll sit closer. She'll keep the conversation going. She'll let the silence stretch without breaking it. She'll open emotional doors she never opens for anyone. And all of this means just one thing. If you make the move, I won't stop you. But if you miss it, if you ignore it, if you freeze, she instantly pulls her desire back like it never existed. Because in her mind, if he doesn't feel it, he doesn't want me. If he doesn't want me, I won't embarrass myself. And once she pulls away, it's over. You don't get the moment twice. And this is only the beginning. Because next comes the darker part. What women do after they signal desire, and how quickly they lose interest if you misread their cues.
Here's the part that men never understand. When a woman wants to sleep with you, her entire behavior changes, but she pretends nothing changed. She becomes warmer, but tries to look calm. She becomes bolder, but acts innocent. She becomes more sexual, but hides behind jokes. Women are masters of plausible deniability. They need to give you the green light, but they also need to protect their reputation if you reject them or misinterpret it. So she'll do things that look accidental but are perfectly calculated. She'll accidentally brush against you. She'll fix her hair while looking straight into your eyes. She'll say, "I'm not usually like this," while doing exactly what she never does. She'll mention her bed, her place, her shower, anything that places you in her private world. You think it's random? It's not. She's building a story she can hide behind later if she needs to. If it goes somewhere, she can say, "It just happened." If it doesn't, she can say, "I didn't mean anything by it." But here's the darker, adult truth. Women only act like this around men they see as sexual, not safe. Safe men get polite smiles. Safe men get "thank you." Safe men get neutral conversation. Sexual men get chaos, electricity, nervous laughter, long pauses, shyness that appears out of nowhere, eyes that look away too fast or too long. Let me tell you something most men never learn. When she wants you physically, her body gives you signs her words never will. She stands closer than needed, her voice gets softer, she becomes playful, even childish. Her breathing changes when you lean in. She doesn't step back, not even an inch. Women are emotional creatures, but their attraction is primal. If she wants you, she doesn't think, she reacts. And this is where most men fail. They're too afraid to make a move, too afraid to misread, too afraid to be bold. So they stay neutral, silent, passive. And this kills her desire instantly. Because here's the truth. Women don't want to ask for intimacy. They want to be taken into it by a man they already chose. When she signals desire and you hesitate, she interprets it as rejection, even if that's not your intention. And once she feels rejected, she shuts it all down. She puts the walls back up. She becomes normal again. She pretends she never said what she said, never did what she did, never opened the door she hoped you'd walk through. You get one window, one moment where everything aligns. Her desire, her vulnerability, her curiosity, her fantasy. If you miss it, she erases the entire moment from her memory. And now comes the twist. Women don't just signal desire, they test what kind of man you are. Do you only respond when she's obvious? Do you need everything spelled out like a child? Or can you feel her energy and match it? Because a woman who wants you physically wants to know one thing above all. Is he a man who can lead? And if he can't, she will never give you that signal again.
There's a stage most men never realize exists. The moment after a woman decides she wants you sexually. Attraction is already there. Desire is already awake. The door is already open. Now she needs one thing: confirmation that you're the man she can surrender to. And no, this has nothing to do with dominance in the cliched sense. It's psychological, primal, older than language. When a woman is sexually drawn to a man, she goes through a silent internal battle. Do I want him? Versus, can I trust him if I let this happen? And this is where her signals get more intense and far more dangerous to misinterpret. She'll say things like, "You're making me nervous." Translation, "I feel something I can't control." "I shouldn't be here right now." Translation, "I want to be here more than I want to admit." "You're bad for me." Translation, "I've already imagined it and I'm not stopping myself." "I don't know why I'm telling you this." Translation, "I'm emotionally opening the door to physical intimacy." Women don't unlock themselves all at once. They open layer by layer, watching your every reaction. One wrong move, she closes back up. One right move, she gives you the next layer. But here's the part that cracks men in half. She will challenge you before she lets you have her. She'll pull back when the moment gets intense, not because she doesn't want you, but to see if your desire collapses or stays steady. She'll tease you, not to frustrate you, but to see if you're reactive or composed. She'll go quiet, not to reject you, but to see if you fill the silence or own it comfortably. If your confidence breaks, her desire dies. If your energy shifts, she feels it instantly. If you become needy, she loses the urge completely. Because women don't get turned on by effort. They get turned on by presence. Your tone, your calm, your certainty, your ability to stay grounded even when the air between you feels electric. Let me tell you the truth that thousands of men ignore. When a woman wants to sleep with you, she wants to feel like she's falling, but that you won't let her hit the ground. This is why her signals become a strange mix of temptation, vulnerability, fear, curiosity, excitement. She's not just deciding whether she wants you. She's deciding whether you deserve the side of her she doesn't show the world. And if she senses, even for a second, that you don't understand what's happening, she'll shut the entire thing down and pretend none of it ever existed. Because once a woman feels exposed, she can't afford to give her body to someone who didn't read her soul. And here's the cold truth. She will always choose the man who understands her unspoken desire over the man begging for her spoken permission. And what happens next, in Chat 4, is when her signals turn unmistakably sexual, and most men either rise to the moment or ruin everything.
There is a moment every sexually awakened woman reaches. A moment where the signals stop being subtle and start becoming undeniable. It happens right before she's ready to cross the line. And it sounds like this. You're making it really hard to behave. Translation, I'm not holding myself back anymore. If you make a move, I'm not resisting. Or she'll say, I don't trust myself around you. Translation, my body wants you. My mind is losing the battle. Or the most dangerous one, we shouldn't be alone. This is a bad idea. Translation, I want this. Please read between the lines. Men hear these sentences and think they're warnings. They're not warnings. They're invitations wrapped in excuses. A woman will always give herself a psychological escape route so she can later say, it just happened. I didn't plan it. It wasn't my fault. This protects her reputation. This protects her ego. This protects her feminine image. But her desire? Her desire isn't hiding anymore. When she reaches this stage, watch what happens. 1. Her body shifts before her words do. She sits closer. She faces you directly. Her legs point toward you. Her breathing becomes shallow. Her pupils stay locked on your mouth. 2. She starts oversharing. Stories she shouldn't tell, feelings she usually hides, thoughts she never admits to anyone. Women reveal themselves sexually through emotional honesty. It's their way of stripping before the physical part even begins. 3. She touches herself more than she touches you, playing with her necklace, fixing her shirt, adjusting her hair, running her finger along her lips. Men miss this often, but every gesture says the same thing. I'm imagining things I'm not ready to say out loud. 4. She'll test how far you'll go. She'll lean in, then pull back. She'll tease you, then go quiet. She'll look at your lips, but say nothing. She's not confused. She's giving you the chance to take the lead. Because here is the harsh adult truth. A woman never sleeps with a man she doesn't feel safe losing control with. This is why your energy matters more than your words. If you're calm, she relaxes. If you're steady, she opens. If you're confident, she lets herself fall. If you're reactive, she shuts everything down instantly. And here's the final shift, the moment every man needs to recognize. When she's ready, she'll say something that seems innocent, but behind it is pure, unfiltered desire. Something like, "Do you want to come inside? You can stay a little longer. It's cold. You can sit closer. I don't want this night to end yet." These are not sentences. They're surrender. A woman only says these things when she has already made the decision internally. If he makes a move now, I'm his. But what happens after this, in Chat 5, the final stage, is where everything becomes physical, emotional, and irreversible.
There's a final moment. A moment most men never recognize until it's already passed. The moment when a woman stops hinting, stops testing, stops pretending, and finally reveals her real desire. This is when everything changes. Because once a woman reaches that point, her resistance isn't real resistance anymore. It's ritual. It's instinct. It's the last flicker of control before she lets herself go. And it always sounds like this. What are we doing? Translation: I know exactly what we're doing, and I want it. We shouldn't, right? Translation: if you move forward, I'm not stopping you. This is crazy. Translation: I've crossed the line in my mind. My body is already there. Or the quietest, most dangerous one, the whisper that only a man who's paying attention hears. Don't make me change my mind. Her voice softens, her guard collapses, her breathing shifts. Her eyes stay locked on yours like she's waiting for you to take what she's already decided to give. This is when most men freeze. They overthink. They question. They hesitate. And that hesitation destroys the entire moment. Because here's the final truth. A woman doesn't fall into intimacy. She allows it. She gives you the window. She opens the door. She shows you the path. But she will not walk it for you. If you don't lead now, her desire burns out instantly. She'll laugh it off. She'll fix her clothes. She'll switch topics. She'll pretend nothing happened. And the man who was a fantasy a minute ago becomes just another memory she buries. But if you do lead, if you step into the moment with calm, grounded confidence, if you match the energy she's giving you, everything shifts. Her body relaxes. Her breath deepens. She stops talking entirely because her words served their purpose. They brought you here. No more hints, no more testing, no more games. Now she lets herself fall. Because the truth is this: when a woman wants to sleep with you, she won't say, "I want you." She'll say, "Stay. Come here. Don't go yet. Close the door. Just a few more minutes. You make me feel something I can't explain." These are not requests. They are surrender. Women don't chase desire. They surrender to the man who awakens it. And once she surrenders, you're no longer dealing with her mind. You're dealing with her instinct, her unfiltered, unguarded, feminine desire. And here is the darkest truth of all. If you miss this moment, she will never give you another one. Not with the same intensity, not with the same vulnerability, not with the same trust. Women are selective with their bodies, but even more selective with their surrender. If she gives you that moment, that final look, that final whisper, that final "stay a little longer," she has already chosen you. What do you do next determines whether you become her regret, her fantasy, or the man she never forgets.